Hey, how's everyone doing? My name's Kurt. I'm a Daddy Draws. Today we're going to be drawing this sinking ship or this abandoned ship. It's probably been sinking for a long time. It's going to be great. Okay, I got a little trick up my sleeve I'm going to show you. But this is Monday afternoon live. We always get together Monday afternoons at 2 p.m. and go over a landscape or seascape. I try and show you the basics of how to draw. That way you'll get more confidence and you'll make my day. How about that? What do we have here? We have, let's see, Cindy is here. Welcome, Cindy. Ralph is checking in. Hi, Ralph. And Arjun is here. Hello, on Facebook. I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, sure, no problem. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Arjun. Yeah, consistency. If you really... if you really want to get good at drawing, consistency is key. And just set out just a little bit every single day. That's really how you're going to improve. I'd rather have you draw for a half an hour every day instead of just sitting down and drawing, 2 or 3 hours once every 2 weeks. That's not the way to do it. So little bits at a time. That's exactly how I've designed this class, along with all my other classes. We try and keep it nice and short and right to the point. So while you're here, do subscribe to the channel, do like the video, and give me in the comments below, tell me something like you would like to learn how to draw. Okay? All right? Let's do this. Let's get started. I'm using an iPad, but the pencil that I use, this is an Apple pencil, but it's set up to simulate a 2B pencil or a 6B. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a 6B. So just make sure you have an eraser and yours should be good to go. I am live, so just throw your comments into the live chat. I'll see what's going on and help to answer them. Kelly and Annette and Louise, hello. Let's get down to this. Let's start off just with a frame on your page someplace. And key is, because we try and finish this drawing in 40 minutes or so, we want to keep this relatively small so you can cover a lot of ground. So I'm only drawing with I'm about 3 by 4 inches is about where I am at. Hey, Moina, what is going on? Okay, urban landscapes. We'll do those next. That sounds like a great idea. I know we've been doing a lot of natural scenes, so we'll pull those in next. Good suggestion, Kelly. Okay, got our basic square here. Let's come in here and just kind of hit this very lightly hit this line right here, right where the ocean is coming in contact with the land. Let's think about our background first, okay? So just keep this light, because we'll come back in and hit this when we're near the end of our drawing. Oceanscapes, all right, good choice there, good choice. And then down here, look, we've got some foreground. Whenever you're drawing a picture, it's so important to get those foreground elements. And this seaweed represents those foreground elements. So for right now, just kind of block it in. Look at that interesting shape here. And then I've got some rocks. Look at the bottom of the rocks are flat like this. And let's put a couple more over here. It's always good to work in threes. Threes is a good number. Maybe that's why I'm putting 4. No, you get the idea. Urban landscapes. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so the main hole is in the 3/4. It's in toward the left here just a little bit. So come up here and let's put a little line. This is we're gonna make an adjustment to this, but this kind of goes to the center. One side goes to the center, and then this just kind of comes off the edge there. See that? That's where you should be at right now. And by the way, my good friend Betsy once said, if I go too fast, just hit pause on your end. It will give you a chance to it'll give you a chance to get caught up, and yeah, you can keep going. So feel free to hit pause if you need to. I was going to run down and get me another cup of coffee, but the sacrifices we make, right? All right, let me put a little mark right there. We'll come back, get that color here so I could show you something. And I don't think, yes, that's exactly what I thought, which is fine. Okay, look at this. This is key here. This will be the first key line right there. You see that angle? That's what we're shooting for. And if I'm drawing this from, sometimes you could use shapes to try and get it. Look at this. Look at this awesome. That almost looks like an equilateral triangle. Do you see that? But I'm really most concerned with getting that right, that angle going. So right here, I'm going to come up, and there's my angle, just like that. That's my angle. That's really important, okay? Don't forget that angle. And then let's come in here. All right, there's that equilateral triangle I noticed. You know, as you're drawing as an artist, there are so many things that you're looking for to help you kind of, you know, it's like think of that a drawing is like you're driving up a steep cliff. And the last thing you want to do is fall off that cliff. So little techniques, looking for shapes, those are like guardrails that keep you on the road. And that's what we're kind of looking for here. Another thing we look for is vertical alignments. So check this out here now. This is interesting. The bottom of the boat, this section right there, that's almost a vertical alignment. You see that? So we can come in here and just add a little straight up and down. Look how easy that is. Once I kind of show you what you're looking for, it's a little bit easier. Okay, so then this is going to angle out just a bit, just like that. Look at that. And then, now this is the important one right here. We're going to curve this. Make sure you curve that. Make sure you curve that. Okay. So remember how I said the bow of the boat? This is key. Reason why is, look, so many of these other lines, these lines are all going to be parallel generally with the bow. That's why that line is so important. It's also important because there's a lot of lines that are perpendicular to that. So if that is also very important. That's going to give you the real tilt as you keep things perpendicular. So look at this little, this trick might help you just a little bit here. If you take your page and just spin it around, there, look at that. Now the boat, now that bow is perfectly vertical, straight up and down. Let's go ahead and put that in. We'll start right here with the wheelhouse. Look at that. It's like a square. Yeah, just spin your sketchbook around, and that will help you keep everything nice and square. Okay, I'm going to add some squares, some little The windows here up at the wheelhouse. See, look at that. They're not even, those aren't even perfectly lined up, and that's okay. That is okay. All right, you can kind of see this. Look at this little contour here. And now this little line, look at this. It's going to follow. This is where the boat is going into the water. So that's going to follow that same line. You see that? Looks like there's some type of smokestack here. I'm going to fill that in with a little value. All right. We've got these crane booms. I think they're like crane booms that take in the nets. Okay, check out that. It's going to come out of the water maybe about here. All right, we've got some cables, right, coming down like this. And then looks like there's a boom right there maybe. And we got another one on the other side. So thing is, you just keep breaking this thing down. Little bits. You get the big shapes and then you start breaking it down. Okay, I'm going to go back to normal position. Okay, that now we have enough information here. That's going to help us to keep going on this. Look at this. You got this little service light over here. And I'm just going to think of this as a strange shape. You know, a lot of times you can, if you're dealing with machinery or any type of mechanical information, sometimes just drawing an interesting silhouette. People may not know what it is, but they can tell that there's a very mechanical aspect to it. Look at this here. Look at the side of the wheelhouse right here compared to the back. You see the difference in value there? Let's add a little value there. So let's see. Let's just come in here. I'm just going to add a little value. The other place I'm going to add some value, and this time I'm going to turn my drawing around because I want to shade my value in the direction of the wood. So we're just going to come in here like this. There's a plaque for that wood there. Yeah, if you're looking for extra help, I do have a paid class called The Daily Draw. And we get together every day of the week for about 40 minutes. And we draw something different Monday through Friday. Kind of putting a slight S curve here for the waves, and we'll address the waves here just a bit. All right, let's get the other side. The other side has a little bit of value, not as much. Adding a little extra value toward the top here. Sometimes when I draw the outline of something, I'll push down and pull up with my pencil. That gives a nice taper at the end of the line. I've been doing it so long now that I don't even realize I am doing it. But it's a great little thing to get accustomed to doing, because it just gives your line a lot of nice quality to it. All right, this back area here has some nice silhouettes going on here. Let's just add some interesting shapes. This will seem like it's on a deck. There's like stuff on top of it. Same thing on top of the wheelhouse. So we'll just kind of make a few interesting shapes there. I'm going to erase. I'm going to use the eraser here and erase some of the guidelines in the middle of this ship. I added just some lines going underneath those windows there to kind of indicate some of the shadow. All right, I'm going to come down here now and add a little bit of tone to these rocks. Making them nice and even. And then I'm just going to really punch in the left side here. Looks like there's a big rock over here. Look at the negative space. You see that? Just draw it from a negative space. See, now you could just kind of drop in some general tone. And just squint your eyes a little bit, and you could just add a little bit of, look at this. I mean, there's so many ways to draw seaweed, so draw what you like. All right, let's get some of these waves in. And look at that. I'm just kind of doing an upside down V. And since it's close to shore, I'm not making these super sharp. I'm just enough to tell the viewer that this is in the water. And the picture doesn't show this very good, but I'm just going to kind of add in a couple reflections here to really set the bow of the boat into the water. And one way I'm doing that is I just come in here with a dark shapes. Kind of when I'm drawing them, I'm drawing them with a little bit of a scallop. I'm leaving a sliver of a white line between the bottom of the boat and where those reflections start. Okay, look at that background now. So let's come in here and drop in a tone for the ocean area back there. If you look closely, you could see kind of the mountain sort of dividing a little bit. You see that? Really, once you start getting into these backgrounds, the thing is, you just really want to pay attention to the process that you're going through. I'm just going to add a little bit of tone to my ocean here. Okay, it looks like there's some mountains back here. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Went way too dark there. I've got to get rid of that. You know, this just shows you that I lost my focus. It should be far more faint. If it's a fainter touch, it will really look like it's way in the background. Whereas something that's darker comes forward. So let's just kind of come in here. There you go. That's what I'm looking for now. Some of you probably drew that and are all mad right now that I changed my mind, right? All right, S curve, C curve. I'm just trying to think of a cloud idea here. This one wasn't too bad. I thought it'd be a little bit harder, but then once we flip the page a little bit, it got a little bit easier, right? All right, I'm going to add a little bit more darker value to the bottom of the boat here. This will help really pop that edge off the page. Okay, I think that's going to do it. That was a little bit quicker than what we normally do, but hey, you know, you only can do so much, right? Oh, Kelly. Kelly, when you think you're an average, you know what, Kelly, you are a great sketcher. You're going to be. If you're not already, you will be. Just stick with it. Show up every Monday, join the daily draw, follow along. We've got a couple fun, exciting things coming here in August, and it just takes time to pull all of this off. I guarantee you, you're gonna be able to sketch and draw the way you want to. Just takes time. That's the only thing difference between who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws, and this is Monday Afternoon Live. In about 30 minutes, we're going to start my paid class called the Daily Draw. And if you're interested in checking that out, I'll put a link in the comments that you can see what that's all about. And if you need to email me, just go ahead and reach out. I think my email is in the description of this video. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Go out there, make your day great. Okay, bye-bye.